Yo guys, welcome back to the Campus and Culture podcast. It's good to have you back with us for our final episode of the year. Make some noise. Thank you. This is your place for the latest debates and conversations between Black students and professionals from across all industries. So today I have two very special guests with me. But before I introduce them once again, my name is Baba, second year medical student, vice president of ACS, and your host for today. And to my left, I'm joined by...
Oh, sorry, you introduced me. Hi guys, it's Aisha. I'm one of the current marketing officers for ACS and incoming president next year.
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys, my name's Tamia. I'm your current welfare officer, and then next year I'm going to be your sec.
Yeah, so I thought it'd be nice to sort of reflect over the year and start with the old, bring in the new, and see where the vision and the future for ACS is going to be. So yeah, let's get started. So obviously, I just want to ask how you guys are doing. So, just in general, you guys good?
I'm great, Baba.
Yeah.
Life's amazing.
Exams done?
Yeah, exams actually done. I'm so
Yeah.
happy you. But
Sounds
I've
like
got coursework and stuff to do.
Yeah. Yeah, post exams is sweet. It's
Yeah,
very sweet.
that's real.
Literally, it's so nice. No, like the last month or so, almost a month, has been just the best month of the uni so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even going to Fort Park tomorrow.
Hey, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah, that's going to be good.
How are you?
No, I'm good. Yeah, no, this year's been busy, but I'm glad it's nearing its end. For
Exactly.
sure.
Need some relaxation.
100%.
Exactly.
Well, so I want us to move on to the nitty gritty now, just to talk about ACS over this last 11 months or so that we've had. We actually started as a committee, I want to say in July, August-ish.
Yeah, like just after AC standards. Yeah,
Exactly. So it's been quite a long time of investing, our efforts into this. So I want us to ask you guys, give me one word to describe ACS over the last year.
My word is character building.
Okay. What little hyphen in that?
Yeah, it has to be hyphenated.
Yeah.
Character building for sure.
I think my word would be eventful.
Okay.
That's what I'd say.
Do you
Interesting.
guys want to expand on your word?
Do we? No. I'd say character building because I feel like I've been, in secondary school, I've been on student leadership team, This year was completely different to that. Like, it was so different. I feel like it felt almost like a couple years in one. Like, there was so much going on all the time, especially the start was really hectic.
Yeah.
But I feel like in terms of character building, I've learned so much this year, like insane amounts just from being on committee.
Yeah.
And yeah, excited to take those skills forward next year.
Yeah, I say eventful because I feel like Aisha said, I've also been in previous leadership positions before. But I feel like ACS is something else. That's a lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? It's not just a one-off thing. So yeah, in terms of eventful, I feel like you really need to spread your energy across different things rather than just being sort of siloed into one little box. So that's why for me, I'd say it's been very eventful.
Nah, I totally agree with both your words. I feel like ACS brought something new out of all of us.
You really
Yeah.
have.
Try and get through the year, but
Yeah.
if I was to give a word, it's a bit corny, but I'd actually say blessed, genuinely.
Oh, wow. That's lovely.
That's cute.
I think there was a lot of things that happened throughout the year, but I do see it as a privilege to have kind of experienced all these things. Because I think it just taught me a lot about myself. And, being able to do things like this
Yeah, it's
is
true.
quite nice. So, that's the word I'd say.
It's a nice word.
But there was a lot of events throughout the year, as you said, eventful. So I wanted to ask you guys what your favorite and least favorite event was. But before I do that, I was actually gonna, run through the events. So you guys and the guys at home. So just to remind them what we've been, doing. So
Definitely remember though.
Yeah.
All of them, yeah.
by my calculation, there was just under 40 events we've done throughout the entire year. And then there's about 3 more to go. So I'll start with term 1. So of course we had Freshers Fair. Then we had ACS meet and greet. Then we also had a games night. Then we had a trivia night with Somali and Sudani sock. Then we had a networking event for Black History Month. We had Family Feud. We also had an outreach event with Year 12 students. Then we had a CV workshop, a hair care workshop. We had Cam Chat in Cambridge. Then we had a netball game. We had a postgrad social. We had a football game. We had a medicine workshop. We had family dodgeball. We had a Peter Obi event where Peter Obi from Nigeria came along. We then had back chat. We had a TMUA workshop. And then we had Chop Chop and Pepper Pot volunteering. So that was all term 1. And then on to term 2, we then had the second medicine workshop. We then had a basketball practice. We had the Family University Challenge. We had a netball game, a football game. Then we had a creative workshop. Then we had the Big Bow Party. Then we also had another football game. Then we had Take Me Out. Then we had a netball game. Then we had Black Ascent. Then we had a coding event. Then a netball game. Then a football game. Then a medicine event, becoming more than a degree. And then another football game as well. And then sports day last week as well. Yeah, so a lot happened.
Yeah.
Favorite event?
Do you want me to start?
What would you say?
Okay. Sorry. I would say my favorite event this year was boat party. Like,
Yeah.
100%. Like there are a couple honorable mentions. I thought the medicine interview MMI one. I love that. Like anything outreach, I'm there. But I thought the boat party was so good because it was new, it was fresh, it hadn't been done before, And I felt like bringing together the London unis is something that everyone always wants. Like they want to be able to see their friends from KCL or like UCL, etc. Everyone looked good. Everyone looked nice that day. I just thought the timing as well, like it was just into second term, unis gotten a bit harder, and you go there and just enjoy the night with your friends. I loved it. It was such a good event.
No, it was a good day, and like the fact that we even had like issues with it previously, we had to reschedule it. Like, hey, the devil tried, but luckily it ended up being a really good
that was a really good event.
I think for me, I would probably say, I have to say like either Family University Challenge or Family Feud. Probably Family Feud actually, because it was the first one.
Now your family events, guys at home, they need to know. Tamia's family events, they bang this shit.
It was so
Guys,
good.
it was actually so much fun. Like, you see, I kind of like trolling everyone, making the questions a bit hard. You know?
We know.
It was so much fun, especially like, because obviously I went to the one last year and then this year I was in charge of that. So it was like another layer of depth to that. And then honourable mention, definitely Chop Chop. Chop Chop, the food was too good. Like I had leftovers for the next 2 days. That was great.
I know guys that got leftovers right now, by the way. In their freezers, I'm telling you. Hey, he knows. He better be watching, he knows. But yeah. He knows.
And then what else would I say? I would say also the netball, because I did netball once, like the ACS netball, and I'm not a netball babe. Like I don't really do that, but I had fun. It's
good. Yeah.
Shout out Tony. Yeah. Shout out Tony.
Thanks, sports officer.
That one.
This thing, man.
Yeah. I think
Nah, we had a lot of good events. I would say it's weird because like I helped out in every of them, so I'm trying to think.
You hand in everything.
Yeah. What was my favorite
But
event?
you handled a lot this year.
Wow, too much.
Shout out Rabble.
Too much, I swear. What's my favorite event? Let me actually look at the list again. Hold on.
There were so many good ones.
There was a lot of good ones.
Yeah, it really was.
Ooh. I love the boat party, guys. I did. I'm still nice. I love the boat
I'm
party.
reminiscing.
And for me, like, I don't even like parties, like, especially a boat party. I did not understand the concept of
You're
it.
giving me FOMO right now. I didn't go.
Yeah, you should have come. If you weren't at boat party, where were you?
Why are you there?
Doing coursework. That's what I'm doing.
Sorry,
See, my degree is always killing me, guys.
But this one's good to be a medic.
Hey, let them know. But nah, the boat party was so good, man. Like everyone had a good time. It was vibes. The music was great. DJs did their thing as well.
Photography as well.
Hey,
The pictures look good.
took a few pictures.
I was like, who took these pictures? Yeah, all the time it was Baba.
Hey, man, it's a little sound hobby there from episode 1. But boat party was such a good vibe. And when you say like it never happened before, it's because like it happened last year by UCL, but it was later into the year where like not a lot of people had time for it. So the fact that it was early on, no one had done like all the London ACS uni like event at that point in the year. Everyone was just there. So it was lit for sure. So worst event then?
Oh, I'm ready for this one.
I
Don't
was
worry.
actually hoping that you
Let's
forgot about
be
that.
real.
I'm very ready for this one.
Be real.
Oh, since you're ready, you can
I'm
go.
ready. Don't worry. Okay.
100. Let's hear it, man.
The worst event this year, just making sure you guys can hear me, was that netball game that Brunel did not turn up to.
Oh, yeah.
ACS Brunel. ACS
Yo.
Brunel, if you're watching this.
Hey.
I feel like we took
Don't
such a
hit my
L.
line next
know
year
what they
asking for
done.
any
Hey, they know
collaborations,
what they
okay?
done.
I was not happy that day. Just to give you guys the run through, those who weren't there. So obviously we
wasn't
had it
cute.
organised. Our sports officer, Tony, he does a great job. He'd organised it. We had the date. We had the court booked. We had everything. The team was a bit of a problem. You know, some people couldn't come. That was okay. That wasn't the main. We had enough numbers. And then Brunel decided not to show up. And not only did they decide not to show up, they decided not to message Tony to let him know, not to call him, to air his messages actually on
Yeah, that
purpose.
was mean.
Whilst we were all just waiting there. It was even cold that day. I'd baked brownies for the team. We were just there in the cold. We were calling some people, you know, Dammy and Precious. Come in, come guys, come. We need more players. Yeah. People were almost getting Ubers there just for
Hey.
Brunel not to come. It's not acceptable.
I can't lie. It was definitely wrong.
Bruno violated.
Guys, I don't hold grudges, but I'm holding this grudge. I'm holding this grudge next year. I'm sorry.
Hey.
The way they did us was so dirty, and it's not okay.
That's the lesson, man. Like, I feel like ACSs need to know, like, guys, if you say you're going to do something,
You need to go
do
through
it.
with
Like,
it. Yeah.
be there. Or if you're not, let guys know. Because now the way I was calling after you guys called me, and then she was she even didn't pick up the call. She didn't end my call. Then was sending me messages. Rah, rah. I'm not gonna expose it all, but
Yeah.
you know, it's
She's lucky we're not naming her today.
hey.
Listen, we move
No,
on.
guys, name
Let
and
bygones
shame.
be bygones.
Names.
Never again. Never again.
Nah, but I will say I definitely do like also like preface like I do get they had their own issues like throughout the year, so you know we can understand where miscommunication may come
Small.
from, but you know please
Yeah.
do better.
Yeah.
Please, that's all I ask. Just do better. But yeah, that was the worst one. So it's not one that was our fault. It's just
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah. That. I don't think I have a worst one in my mind. I think just in general, I'd probably say I just disliked it when attendance was low because you know it's hard to like make sure that the event is fun and make sure everyone's having a good time when obviously there's not that many people coming. I don't really have a specific event in mind, but that's just my general sort of my take.
Nah, the attendance thing is like so difficult because like you can try and build events that cater to like so many audiences, but eventually like there may be some that just don't come at all, and that's a whole another debate about ACS and like you know its future and if it's new and all this and that. But now attendance we fought this year, and I feel like we did a good job at mitigating like mitigating the damage in a way.
Yeah.
No, but we tried. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. So obviously we've spoken about events. What would you say personally as committee members the year taught you?
Do you want to start this one?
Yeah, I think probably I'd say being proactive, getting things done ASAP as soon as you can, not really procrastinating. That's probably one of the major things that I've kind of learned throughout the year because, you know, as you go throughout the year, I mean, the beginning of the year is very hectic. Like there's a lot of events that happen in term one, but obviously as the year progresses, you know, your degree gets more demanding. There's more things for you to be doing. And then there's things outside of uni that you also have to be thinking about, like for me this year. So I guess one thing that I've really learned or being on committee has taught me is being proactive, like getting all my committee assignments and things done ASAP so that I am actually able to focus on like why I'm here, which is uni work, getting a good grade, all of those things. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with Tamia. I'd say also setting boundaries is quite a big one. I think that when you work on a committee with lots of people, everyone works in a different way. And sometimes people have expectations of you that maybe you can't facilitate. So I think at the start I struggled because some may say maybe I'm a yes man to a certain extent. Like I like to say yes, I like to try and help people and do what I can. But I think this year I learned sometimes you have to put your foot down and just say no. No, I can't do that. Or no, you need to request this a couple of days before. Or no, you can actually do that yourself, or like, no, that's not my job, etc. I feel like just saying no and like setting boundaries is something I learned because I wasn't very good at it before. And then on what Tamia said, I think just balancing like so many things. Like I think people don't understand until you're on committee how much of your life it takes up. I also think in the role that me and Dami did, it's something where you have to be on your phone all the time. Like you really have to be checking for messages all the time, checking emails, like having to post this every day. It's not something where you can just turn off for like a week and you know, you have to really be like very, like you said, proactive with things. So I think those are like my main two things.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with both your points. I think that, you know, we all have these like expectations and like these thoughts of what we expect ACS to look like and to feel like, but it's until you actually then step into a committee that it just shows you shaking. I swear, you just be knocking your head thinking, hey, like, this is not what I expected. But nah, I think we all did a good job, genuinely. I think it's the fact that we're actually still here and that the committee is still like together. Do you get me? Because certain committees disbanded, you know.
I've seen that,
They had civil wars, so at least we're still here, you know. Yeah,
that's true.
That's nice. So, what would you say is what surprised you most actually about being on committee? I know you've kind of like answered that in a way, but is there anything else?
I think, can't lie, I thought my role was bliss. Like, I thought I don't have to do nothing. Like, when I saw that this was available, I was like, yo, let me do that. It's going to look so good on my CV. Like, no reaction. And, you know, then term one happened. And then I was like, okay. So I think I probably... Wait, what's the question? What I expected or what surprised me? Yeah, I guess how much hard work you have to put into everything and how much thought goes into everything you do. You know, you really need to be thinking about, like, things from so many different angles. Like, what are the optics of this event? How are people going to respond to this? Am I going to be able to plan this out successfully? What's the attendance going to look like? Does the budget match my expectations or what I'm trying to, like, actually achieve? There's so many different layers to what you have to think to actually get an event done well. And I think that's something that really surprised me being on committee because, you know, I didn't think about all of that. I was just thinking, it's gonna look this is gonna look good on my CV. But then obviously, I realized it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like you said, kind of the multiple levels to get one thing to work. Like for me, I wasn't involved in like the majority of like event planning or anything like that. So I can't even imagine how difficult that is dealing with, you know, the union. I feel like for me, even just like with a netball game, it's like you have to get everyone, okay, can you guys all come? Do you guys all know the location? Forget all the stuff about in-game management and stuff like that, but like, okay, now Tony has to speak to the people. Okay, are they going to bring a team? Who's bringing the balls? Who's bringing this? Okay, now they can't come. We need to change the date. Like, there's so many different things. I think also one thing I didn't notice is how many, like, other factors that have nothing to do with you, like at all, like can affect the outcome. Yeah, like another society cancelling on you, or I don't know, union not letting something go through. Like it's so many things where you sit there as a member and you just think, ACS messed this up again. Like, what do you mean they rescheduled this? Like, what do you mean? But when you actually, you know, use some common sense and you use the knowledge that we got from committee, like you realise, you know, it's really not that easy. Like it's really not that easy. So yeah, in summary, it's not that easy. Is what I'd say.
Words, like I feel like when elections came round recently, I was hearing some things, but no, like genuinely,
we all heard some things.
I feel like I can't even like it's not even hate, but I can't even like be stressing on like people that don't know too much because they just don't know. And it's until you actually step there that you actually do know. So
ignorance is bliss.
Exactly. So like, you know, even for the guys stepping into committee next year, I feel like really listen to the experience of those who have been on committee before, who are still there. So like you obviously as well. Micah as well. Like, because I feel like you guys have that year now to kind of give to the future committee members and actually like guide them in whatever they do. So I feel like it's definitely been tough.
Yeah.
Okay, but then how about would you say was your funniest committee moment? Something like.
Oh, okay.
Good one. For me, Media Day was a highlight. Like Media Day was
that
such a good
social
day.
day.
It was so nice. Everyone coming in,
was fun,
like you know, and
Yeah.
obviously like Dami taking the photos, me doing like the videography in the back. Like it was such a fun day. But for me, the funniest committee memory, I just remember every time I go in my camera roll and I just watch back, is Chude trying to aura farm. Like why is Chude aura farming
I
so
knew you were
much?
gonna say
Chude,
that.
shout out you, Chude. But like,
No,
women
you need to be nerfed right now.
like I remember even editing the videos like of the behind the scenes. I could see like Dami doing his jacket for him. He sat there like she's his mum, and then you have him like just like arms crossed. Everyone else just normally smiling for their picture. Chude sat to the side, arms crossed. Like
He's a concept, man.
I love Chude so much. Like shout out him. He did like a really good job this year and everything. But yeah, that's my funniest moment for sure. Just him in general, aura farming.
Yeah.
I think for me, my funniest moment, is every single time like I'm around Victor. Victor, this face that he makes, he always makes this goofy face.
We all know the face of the
And it's just like, Victor, what's going on in your head? Like, what are you thinking? And it always makes me laugh, guys.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, it's really bad.
His facial expression is the top three.
I just think in general, facial, like sometimes something will be going on and you know in your head, maybe Victor's not too happy with this. You go
Then
and
you
look
turn
at
and look at Victor, bro, Victor's face.
his face tells everything.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
No, he's so animated.
Yeah, shout out you, Vix.
Shout out Victor.
Shout out, praise him. Okay. All right. So let's move on to a little game. Right?
Ooh.
A game to get us a bit more relaxed. So the game is going to be most likely to. So I'm going to read you some questions and then ask you to name someone on committee.
Okay.
And obviously they'd be most likely to do whatever. All right, cool.
Yeah, no hard
Okay.
feelings, everyone.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
It's
It's not personal.
It may be personal. All right, cool. So first one, very black. Who is most likely to be
I
late?
knew this was gonna come.
It's Tamia.
Yeah, look who we're looking at.
Guys,
It's definitely Tamia.
Guys, listen, I come fashionably late. How about that?
Right.
How about that?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, who's your answer then? If not yourself.
If not myself, oh, that's a good one. Wait, hold on. Who even is on committee? Wait.
It's been a long year.
Yeah, guys, my brain is actually fried. Maybe like, no, I can't lie, it's me still.
At least she's self-aware. do you know what I
Honestly,
mean?
it's
Like, at least
good.
she knows. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, calm. Next one. Who is most likely to reply fastest in the GC?
It's gotta be me, surely.
Loki Tamsin.
I think it's me or
Tamsin
Baba.
or Aisha?
I think it's me or
I
Baba.
think it may be me or Aisha still.
No,
Yeah,
Loki is
that'd be-
Baba. I
that'd be
feel like
a
it's
good
Baba.
one.
You know,
Now that I'm thinking about it,
Well,
it actually is Baba.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on my phone a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit sad, I can't lie.
Screen time might be.
Hey, it was looking a bit
Yeah, what's
peak
that
at
screen
some
time
time.
saying? How
Bro,
about that?
now it's calmed down a bit, but early into the year, it was far too much. I couldn't turn my phone off.
It's true.
Like, I'd wake up, I'd have to be like, go through everything,
Online.
ACS, everything goes to
No, but that's so good though.
study.
It's like,
Like,
it's keeping.
yeah,
on
I
track
was
of
always
it.
on it.
Reliable. Very reliable.
What can I say? Okay. Most likely to leave you on red for 3 days.
Nana.
Oh,
I know that because it happened to me.
Yo. Oh.
No, but like, to be fair, like, I get it. Life gets busy. But no, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's not just Nana though. I feel like
No, I can't let everyone does it though.
everyone low-key does it.
Everyone actually does it, yeah.
But it's low-key just because it's happened the most with Nana, like, because I've messaged her the most. That's why.
Fairs,
Yeah.
fairs, man.
I don't even know who my answer would be. Like, I'm trying to think, leave me on red. I don't know. I just think in general, if you have like a group chat, guys just don't respond sometimes.
What?
Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
true.
why. I don't really understand the psychology behind it. If I've messaged you, if do I need to at you for you to respond? Like,
It might have to be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Remember, like, we had a meeting one time. Victor was like, I'm sorry, guys, but if I at you, don't take it personally. Because guys were reflecting.
Yeah, no.
I've already learned that one. I've already learned
that
that
one
skill.
is just powerful.
Yeah, so I actually don't have, it's a cop-out, but I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking, do I have an answer? I feel like everyone's nice to me, man.
Yeah.
No one did me wrong.
Just a nice guy.
If people know you respond on time, maybe they'll also respond to you on
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I don't know anyone still. Alright, calm. So, who's most likely to ask for food for every single event?
Chude.
It is today.
It's today.
That was quick. Yeah, actually, it's
Today.
today. Yeah.
Like he's actually
It
such
would,
a
it would be
fatty
Tony,
bum.
Tony behind the scenes.
No, Loki, Tony.
Tony
oh my
behind
gosh,
the
no.
Ah,
Wait,
this
guys.
is- no,
Oh my
I've not
gosh.
seen
Wait,
this,
I'm
actually.
revealing some secrets here. The
Okay.
big three of it. Kevin's not on committee, right?
Yeah.
But the big three is Tony, Kevin, and Chide. Like when it comes to eating, those three eat the most.
Hey.
So Loki, but I can't like I think Tony's above Chide. Tony eats so much.
But yeah, I think Chude would ask.
Yeah.
He'd be quite forthcoming with
Yeah.
it.
I can't
Yeah.
like, it feels like all the first just do it as well. Like,
No, it's so true.
if there's no food event, the first will be like,
Yeah.
when I'm coming,
Can bring your pack lunch or you can.
If there's not food, they're not interested.
Nah, we
Like,
feed every time.
Yeah. There's only so many boxes of plantain chips we can
do you
buy,
get
you know.
it?
Like, are you running with those plantain chips next year?
We'll mix it up a little
Yeah,
bit. you know.
I
We
definitely
can
did
keep
it too
them.
much.
Some chin chin.
Yeah,
Some chin chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So, most likely to be doing ACS work at 2 a.m.
You.
It's you.
It's probably me.
But the only reason I know it's you because I'll be awake sometimes at that time.
Yeah, it's probably me.
No, yeah, that's a bad one.
It's
It actually is.
definitely you. We're very concerned
Yeah.
in term one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I just be thinking, bro, how does Baba do it? Like,
Yeah.
not on no glaze and stuff, but
Nah,
genuinely, how do you do
Totally.
it?
Hey, say
Yeah.
what, say what.
No,
Don't
it's
be
true
shy.
though. It's true though. Like, I don't know, you really work overtime.
Yeah, you do.
I tried.
Aw.
Well, we're here though, aren't we?
Yeah, it's true. And you did a good job, so.
Yeah, you have.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
This is his favourite episode. He's just getting glazed the whole time.
Keep it going. Okay, so most likely to disappear in an event.
Disappear.
Just disappear.
Like at an event, sorry.
Like,
Maya.
just gone.
Like they just go and no one knows.
I think Maya.
I can't.
But it's because Maya's really quiet.
Yeah, I'd actually agree.
Yeah, maybe, to be fair. I feel like she's someone, you know, like the Irish goodbye. She might not say
Yeah,
goodbye to
yeah.
everyone.
She says goodbye to me actually. Yeah, she tells me when she's gonna go.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like it won't even be on purpose. I feel like she might say bye, but maybe because you're busy, you don't notice.
Yeah.
That's like how I feel
I'd
like
say
it would
also
go
maybe like a
down.
Tamsin because sometimes she pops into the event and I didn't even know that she came. Now I see her at the end, I'm like,
You know what I've actually put?
Yeah.
It might be Pauline.
oh.
It could be
Right.
Queen too.
Event
still.
officers leaving early.
Hey, let's not say too much. But it might be Pauline. Yeah. No. But
Interesting.
there's also a good reason, usually.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Who would most likely be responsible for ACS getting cancelled?
ACS getting cancelled.
Yeah.
What do you wait? Hold on. Cancelled like how? Like,
Like, cancelled is in like.
You don't need to ask for justification.
like,
It's wrong.
Like, what done? Like, lock
you know what it
it
is,
all
yeah?
off.
It's because like, see guys, I'm PR right now, but off cams I'm not. So I feel like that's my issue. So maybe I probably would be responsible for getting
It's Tamia.
ACS getting
It's Tamia. Yeah.
Yeah, low key, it probably is me.
She's just very honest.
Yeah.
And you know, some
As
people
you
can't
should.
take the honesty.
Yeah,
She's
that
just
is true.
brutally honest.
Yeah. I feel like when it gets to certain times of the day, it could be me as well. Actually.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Yeah. If it's too late at night, it could actually
After
be me.
hours, I hear
Yeah.
Now I feel like media training should be compulsory for committee.
It's actually true. Nah, it's
It
true.
should. You know, we've been seeing some other committees, the scandals on TikTok and so it's, you know,
for you.
That hasn't been up so far.
Exactly. That's why I'm
nothing
grateful
come
for.
up. It's good, yeah.
See,
Nice.
guys, I can hold my mouth when I need to.
It's good. It's a good sign. Keep it up next year.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Now, and next one is between you two, by the way.
Oh.
So, you didn't know this, but I've been taking committee attendance throughout the entire year. So, I want to know, out of you two, who do you think has had the most and least attendance?
It's definitely
I'm
like
trying to
I've had the
all
least.
the events. You've done it for all the events.
All the events, yeah.
Right.
I've had the least attendance.
Yeah, I think I've had the most. I feel like
She's
I'm
definitely
present.
the
It's like
most, yeah.
I'm ever present. Not ever present. Maybe like 60%, 70%. Is it lower than that? 50? 40?
I mean, I've got the percentage.
I think I'm like maybe like 10%.
Okay, let's say out
She
of
turns up
the
to her events and that.
out of this, what, 15?
Got me there.
Out of the 16 man on committee,
Yeah.
where do you think you rank?
I'm
After
probably,
an
I'm
event,
probably
people
number
count.
15.
Most people count, yeah.
You can't be number 15.
Okay, I'm 14 then.
I feel like
Okay.
I rank maybe because events team will be above me, Victor will be above me, and I'm saying I'm 7th or 6th.
Seventh.
I'm saying I'm 6th.
Okay, so you're right with like, you're definitely higher than her.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry. She just is. But nah, you're actually a lot higher. You're third.
Yeah, I just underestimated myself, so it's like better.
That's just third. Yeah. She's been there a lot.
How do you get
Yeah.
time for ACS like that? That's crazy.
And also, like to me, you're
Third out of everyone.
Yeah.
That's
Who
crazy.
is above me?
Me and Victor. Yeah. But that's still expected, like.
Yo, that's so crazy.
Wow.
You're low-key begging it a little bit. But I'm joking.
Okay,
No,
buddy.
but see, that's the dedication we like to see
No,
from a
literally.
future president. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Kind of cleaned up then a little bit. That's fine. But yeah, well,
and then
like I said, I'm ever present.
Yeah, Tamia, you were 1, 2, 3.
He's looking down the list. You see that?
I'm counting down with you.
To be fair, I did say I'm 15.
You were 11th.
Oh, that's so much better than
It's
15.
not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Who's below me? Shaq's below me, innit?
Yeah. He's literally right below you. No, but I can't lie. Man. Both of you, actually not you. Tony joined late and he's higher than you. That's what's...
No, but to be fair, he's doing all the sports stuff.
Yeah, but Tony joined late and he's like, he's above a lot of people.
What place is he in?
He's what, 9th?
Will you get cancelled if you reveal the whole list
Yeah,
from 1 to
I can't
15?
reveal the whole list
After.
still.
Wait, who else is below me?
I can't say too much. I can't say too much.
All right.
Wait, who else do you want to guess? I'll tell you if they're higher or lower than you.
Well, I can't guess.
Am I cancelled if I say some names? Let me
No,
stop.
just guess one person.
No, but I know Chide's above me. I know he's above me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, guys, I have a good idea of these things. Who else would be below me though? Bro, Maya?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
okay,
fine.
interesting.
Okay. I
But
take it.
Maya's got taxed because she don't even live.
Wait.
Like, she lives at home.
Are we
fair
counting school talks and stuff in this? I feel
Um,
like Mary is lower than Tamia.
we only had like, I mean, she is.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
No hate, no hate. But
You're
especially
cancelled.
no. The
Guys said
older-
I'm cancelled.
No, let me tell you something.
yeah.
No, the older you get, you have more
Yeah,
responsibilities.
Mary went to like the serious or compulsory events,
Yeah.
which I
That's
completely.
a good way to be. We can't hate, yeah.
Like she's been on committee. She was on committee last year as
2
well.
years in a row, yeah.
Yeah, so she's had a.
That's
She's
good.
had
I'm
a
11
time.
out of 16. That's ain't too shabby, mate. Ain't too shabby.
Not even top 10, you're happy. Not even top 10.
Oh,
Guys.
okay, calm. Alright, so we've spoken about last year. Let's now move on to the next coming year. So, for those who don't know yet again, tell them who you are going to be next year in ACS.
Hey guys, hello. I'm Aisha Sadie Khan.
Wait, why are you saying
and
your
I'm
name again?
your-
Say your name
I guess I
again.
don't need an introduction, but I'm going to introduce myself anyway. So, hi guys, I'm Aisha Sadie Khan, and I am the incoming ACS president for the 26-27 academic year.
Guys, I'm Tamia. I'm your incoming sec for 26-27 next incoming year. Had to copy her.
Ah,
It
beautiful.
was quite tough with the introduction, no?
Is it?
Yeah, I thought it was.
I did good. So, I'm going to start with you, Aisha. Obviously, with the future of ACS and as its core leader, I want to know what is your main goal or goals/plans for this upcoming year?
Well, hopefully you guys watching voted for me, so you'll know my manifesto.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, my main things that I want to prioritize this year are professional developments, like, careers, and just being able to make sure that once we leave Imperial, we're in a good position and that ACS has helped you get there. Second thing is definitely inclusivity. I feel like ACS, being the African Caribbean society, but have we got representation from majority of countries? No. Have we got representation from mixed race people? No. Older students? No. North Africans? No. So it's like, even though I think our community is really good and the membership was good this year as well, I think that definitely can be improved. And I'd say finally, just like building up on the foundations of this year, and then also just strengthening collaborations with like other universities, other societies at Imperial. That's like the main goal.
No, I completely agree with all that you said. I'm glad you talked about even like the representation bit because like, you can try and plan for so much, but unfortunately you just forget and you let things slip. And I think definitely like this year with Victor's like aim, that voice crack was mad. I can't recall that. Let's keep going. With Victor's plans of like ensuring that like it felt more like a family, like we did want to include like the North Africans, even the East Africans, mixed race people from the Caribbean. And we wanted to ensure we did that by catering events towards them. Did we manage to do that all the time? No. But I think to ensure that the next committee have that in mind is always good. So I'm glad that's something that you mentioned about. And even also like the postgraduate students too. Like that's something that it really hurt me because like I did not plan well enough to support them, especially early in the year too. like I planned it much towards later the year, but I feel like ensuring that you catch them like in October is really important. So
Yeah.
I hope that's something that's
Yeah.
in your
I think what I'd
plans.
say is that everything is easier said than done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
I feel like a lot was achieved this year, even though obviously there are things that can be done better that we can speak about. But I think that, I'm going to say these things, but I'm saying them because I will actually do them. Just come back in a year's time.
Talk to you.
We'll see. But yeah, no, those are the main things. I think it's what people want from ACS. It's
Yeah.
give the people what they want, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. And so I think also you mentioned just briefly about like membership as well. And I think in the last year, we've had the highest amount of members that we've had for the last 2 years.
It's really good.
Which I think is a positive. I think we definitely like pushed that a lot this year, even by like reducing the membership price because it was a bit higher the year before that. But then I think the highest it's ever been was in 2022. And that was actually, who was pres that year? I think it's Olushola, but you guys don't
I
know
don't
who
think
that
I know
is.
the
No. But that's the highest it's ever been. And that was over 200 members. And so if obviously as president, how would you try to maybe reach that goal or even exceed what we got this year?
Yeah, hopefully exceed the goal, obviously.
Of
But
course.
I would say, I think with membership is an interesting one because people only want to be a member of something that benefits them. Like,
Yeah.
for example, I played netball this year, right? I had to pay £75 for my netball subscription. But the reason I did it is because you have to pay for varsity. You can't play games if you don't pay it. Like, you're getting something out of it.
Yeah.
If people don't feel like they're getting something like tangible out of ACS, then they're not going to buy membership. If I can come to every single event the whole year without buying a membership, I'm just going to not buy another membership.
naturally.
Even if you might say, oh, it's only £5, but £5 in this economy, you can spend it on other things. And like, so you want to make sure that people are getting something from it and something tangible. And so I was thinking about this and discussing this with the executives actually when we had like a dinner a while ago. And I was just saying to them that I feel like you need to see what every single type of student wants. So for example, older students, they don't come to ACS anymore. Why? Because they feel like they've retired from it, they're too old. What am I doing going to games night? I'm like 21, like, do you know what I mean? But if older students know, okay, well, you want to go into this career next, we've got a workshop for you with people from this sector, you need a membership to come, they're going to buy the membership.
Yeah.
It's if you know you're going to get something that you want from it. And like, I feel like this links to maybe what we'll speak about a bit later. But like my main kind of goal is like creating an ACS that serves all of its members. Like it's not just about the loudest group or just the younger freshers. Like it really is trying to find ways to like target every single person. And I think if we do that, we can up the membership for sure.
That's good. That's good. I feel like, it's easy to get caught on the actual number of members you have. But if you engage in practices like you just mentioned of like ensuring that you serve all the members, then it will naturally just increase from there on. So I think that's a good way to kind of like tackle it and look at
Thank you.
which is great. Okay. So what do you feel like in terms of like ACS traditions, things that we've maybe done for like a lot of years or even this year, do you feel like maybe we need to like change / get rid of? And then I guess maybe also what other traditions do you think should stay?
Traditions is an interesting word. I'm trying to think of like,
I say
fits in there?
traditions, maybe habits.
okay.
Habits could be a
I
good
would say
word.
that, and I think this naturally happens because ACS has like more West African members,
Yeah.
maybe Nigerian, some may
Yeah.
say.
Some
And
may say.
Sorry,
shout
guys.
out the Nigerians because you're getting into Imperial, like well done. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't hate on there being more Nigerians in ACS, but I do think that sometimes it can be too West African or even Nigerian focused. And then it's like if you're trying to increase inclusivity and get people from other cultures to come, if they come and they feel like they're not represented, and even things like being represented on committees is quite important for people. If they feel like, there's no one from my country or even my part of Africa or the Caribbean, like wherever they're from, then they're maybe a little bit more reluctant to like come to ACS. So I feel like trying to really spread the focus across different groups, and I feel like that would really, really help. That's probably one habit that I think maybe should go. But I think there's so many good things about ACS that I like. I love the community feel. I think it was done like really well this year. Like the family system, for example. really beautiful this year. I like Chop Chop is such a good event. The food there is always good. Like that's always a nice one as well. And I think just in general, I think when you come to university as a Black or just a student of like African Caribbean origin, you think, okay, I need to join ACS. Like this is where my people are, quote marks, in like a place where you're the minority, right? So I think it's nice that there is that space there. And I think we've like done a lot this year to like cultivate the space for the freshers. And a lot of them do look at ACS as like, oh, it's like a second home to me, which is nice. But again, it can be improved. It can be more of the freshers. It can be different types of freshers and older students as well. So yeah, that's what I'd say.
Yeah, I feel like you've basically said it all, to be honest. Just ensuring that like we don't fall into the trap of just focusing on one part of like the Black culture and one people within Afro-Caribbean people is so important, because then we just kind of then forget about the rest, and then we think that we're doing well, but like it's just because the people that are talking the loudest are happy, but then the guys who aren't loud
You don't know what they think.
kind of neglected. So
Can I just add something as well?
yeah.
Another thing that I was thinking was like the concept of ACS obviously is like African Caribbean society is great, but I think that sometimes people get a bit too like intertwined with every single event, or everything has to be something to do with Africa or the Caribbean. Like we can't do a quiz show without it being about Africa or the Caribbean. I don't really understand that. It's like when I'm with like my Black friends, for example, we're not just there talking about Black things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you speak about everything. You speak about a diverse range of topics. You do a diverse range of things. So I feel like ACS should more so less so be like, oh, here's where you come to speak about Africa, the Caribbean, or here's where you come to like do events suited to that. But maybe just here's where you come to do events that you'd like to do. Maybe you want to do pottery. Maybe you want to have like a little girls' night or something. And there's no African or Caribbean like spin on it. It's just that you're surrounded by people from the place that you're from.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes that is just enough. Like even for us in our friend group, we all became like a massive group because we're all from the same place essentially. And like we made friends through ACS. And I think that's like, it doesn't need to be too much more than that.
Yeah.
I think if you, not force, but if you like push this African Caribbean spin into every single thing, not saying that we did that this year, but I know it's something that happens across ACSs. I think that might put some people off as well.
Yeah, it's ensuring that you get a good balance.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Balance is important.
You can't expect ACS, although we are the minorities at our university, and we think, oh, guys want to come to ACS to be more Black, or like if you want to say it like that.
Yeah.
But then we can also just like be normal people. Like we just want to have fun as society. It doesn't have to be like
with other things.
exactly. We're more
You're not just a
exactly.
Black person, you're more than that.
100%.
For sure.
That's good. Okay. So obviously being president is a big deal and it's a huge responsibility. So I want to ask you, what do you want in a year's time? What do you want people to remember about your presidency? And for you, what does success look like?
That's a good question. I feel like a lot of what I've said kind of links together. Again, like this whole idea of serving like every single member of ACS. If I was able to, let's say, finish the year next year, I sent out a survey or something which no one ever answers, but let's say theoretically I sent out a survey and I asked everyone, what did you think of ACS this year? Or did you enjoy ACS this year to do whatever? If I were to get from every single person, yeah, I benefited from ACS this year, that would be like the ultimate success. Even if it wasn't someone who came to every single event, if they maybe just came to one, but that one event was, I don't know, they want to go into a career like water management. And we had a panelist who was in that field and they're like, I've never been to an event that had this. Even if it's just like one little event or one little change that we had this year that made them feel more part of ACS or more part of the community, like they're benefiting from it. That's ultimate success for me. Having a happy committee as well is really important. If I'm able to end the year and committee don't hate me, I'll be happy. So I think those are the main two things. But just genuinely being able to look back over the year and say, I've done what I set out to do. Like my manifesto is there. It's there. The slides I did at AGM, it's there. Like this podcast is going to be there. Like everything I've said is there. So it's about, putting it into action and like, putting my money where my mouth is. And like, that type of thing. So if I'm able to do what I've said I'm going to do, I'll be successful.
No, I agree. That's nice. So, Tamia, I'm going to move on to you now.
Okay.
What are your plans as Future Sec?
Okay, so I spoke about this. It's in my manifesto, my poster, and also in AGM. Spoke about it many times. So one of my major aims, I mean, as Aisha said, she's going to be president next year, and one of her main aims is like kind kind of prioritizing professionalism in careers, and that was also like one of my major areas which I really wanted to improve on. So I kind of wanted closer collaboration with like the sponsorship and careers team. And for me, what that actually meant was like making something called like an opportunities bank or an opportunities hub. So having because for me personally, like throughout this year, you know, I understand that everyone like in first year, second year, third year goes through different sort of application processes, whether it's like spring weeks, internships, like grad roles, placement years, all of these different things. And I feel like that's an area that can definitely be improved on within ACS. Not that there's an issue with ACS itself, but there's opportunity for growth there. You know, there's always new things that's evolving. And I feel like as SEC, one of my main things would be translating that really well, making sure that everyone is aware of like everything that's out there for them as well. And then I also kind of wanted to rebrand the weekly like newsletter into something called the Weekly Bulletin. So basically, it's essentially a similar thing, but it's also updated with like things that are going on like outside of ACS that might still be relevant to, you know, the members of ACS, but also would have the link to the opportunity hub as well. And then another thing was like for me, I think postgrad or like older student representation is also really important as well, especially for, you know, postgrads that are doing their masters or going on to do PhDs. A lot of them, their time at Imperial is quite limited. Like, you know, as undergrads, we're here for 3, 4, you guys medics, 6 years, right? You guys are here for a while, right? So obviously, you know, I think because we're here for a longer amount of time, we are able to like critique things, give feedback, and things are able to evolve while we're still here to like reap the benefits of that. But for master's students, postgrads, a lot of the time that's not the case for them. They're here for a year. Sometimes the year even ends for them in like March, April, you know, so quickly. So I think one thing is catering towards them. I think that I really want to work well with like the events team to ensure that like events that are actually ran are catered towards them as early as possible, because they're gone, you know, really quickly. And then also the opportunities hub as well. I think sometimes industries like research or science tend to go really, I guess, like they kind of get ignored. You know, everyone wants to go into finance or consulting and tech. I'm like, guys, there's more to life than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's also another area I really want to highlight as well. Not necessarily like making events for them, but I guess highlighting the opportunities that's there, making things easily accessible to everyone. That's like my main thing for next year.
No, I totally agree. I think as SEC, people can sometimes misunderstand your role as, oh, like they just reply to
Emails.
Yeah.
Emails.
It's so much more than that, and I'm happy that you've got so much planned. Obviously from your manifesto, from your AGM, to kind of build upon the role. Because I think, yeah, Nana did a really good job this year, and so did the person before her. But I think as years have gone, it's just grown and grown. So I think seeing how you're gonna grow it next year is gonna be really cool to see, and I'm glad that you have a lot of ideas,
Yeah, thank
which
you.
is good. Okay, so what do you feel like you can take from, like, obviously this year, from your role as welfare officer into your new role as SEC? What do you think it's like taught you maybe to take?
I mentioned this before, like being proactive, being on top of deadlines. I think for SEC, that's the type of role where you really have to be on top of deadlines, you know, especially when it comes to like responding to emails, taking notes of things, making sure that things are sent to people like in an appropriate span of time so that people can actually like move forward, you know, with information that they need. So one thing that I'd probably be taking into the next year is that proactivity, that determination. And then another thing that welfare officer, I think that role has uniquely given me is probably that sense of like empathy with other like Imperial students. I've spoken to so many freshers and actually some second years who, you know, they tell me things about, you know, their experience at Imperial, you know, what they're comfortable with or what they're not comfortable with, you know, when it comes to ACS, what type of events they like, you know, specifically where ACS doesn't fill in a certain gap, where ACS can sometimes lack, in other words. So I feel like that's one thing that's given me like a lot of empathy and a lot of like insight into these like little things where ACS can improve on, and hopefully like in my role next year, I really want to be able to actually fill in those gaps and be able to actually work on all of those areas. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. So now let's say you had an unlimited budget for ACS. Moving forward, what would be your dream event or dream project, would you say?
Ooh, project or event? Might have to think on this one.
Like, so for me, for example, the podcast was a dream project that I
And
was
you made it happen.
And you made it.
made it happen. Yeah. So it goes to show, like, you guys with obviously don't frivolously spend your money, but
course.
like use it to create initiatives and things that you want to see happen. So if you had the opportunity, which you do next year, if you had to say anything,
Can I be completely idealist?
yes, anything
Okay.
you want.
Wow.
African Caribbean tour.
Ooh, I like that.
Let's
actually.
go. Let's do
I
it.
like that.
I don't know how that would work feasibly. Maybe
Yeah.
like one country per region. So like one West African country, one East African, one North African, something like that.
Yeah.
One Caribbean, you know, like the different areas. Because obviously you have like your English speaking Caribbean countries, you know, the French speaking ones, the Spanish speaking ones, you know, so we could probably divide it into like groups, I guess, and then maybe go to one of each. That's like, listen, I know the money for that. I know the pockets would hurt.
Hey.
But in an ideal world, I feel like that would be really sick. Like, and I promise you, everyone would love that so
Yeah,
much. Like, that would be
100%.
so sick. Yeah.
That would be so cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a bit more realistic, but still, like the
My bad.
budget's lot is. I would say, like, if there was a way to somehow bring together the people who were in ACS like many years ago, maybe from when it first started, like up until now, everyone who's here now, and then like prospective students, and have like one big event. Like I don't even know what this event would be.
Like almost
but
like an alumni gala.
Yeah, like one big event, because I just feel like even for me, when I speak to students a year older than me, I just learn so much.
Yeah.
And like it's so interesting to hear like how Imperial's changed. Like even the fact that we look at some of the courses now, we're like, wait, they've got quite a lot of black people.
Yeah.
What do you mean they've got like, you know, like 6? Wow. Whereas like, you know, people who might have come like 5 years ago, like I was the only black person in my course. Like, so,
Yeah.
like, and even like things aside from that, just being able to learn from them, see where they are, their stories, like, and then with the younger students, they have so many questions, like even like on TikTok DMs, everything. These kids, like they want to know what
They
it's like to
do.
go to this uni.
I should plug your...
Oh, no. Sorry, if you know, you know. Yeah, so, you know, I feel like something to bring everyone together would be so nice. And maybe we can try something with the alumni like next year, but
I think so.
yeah, that would be probably not feasible. You know, a lot of DBS checks for the kids and stuff, but it would be really cool, I think.
Nah, that sounds like a really good idea, actually.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so let's say, so we've done a limited budget. How about one collaboration you want to see happen next year? If you had to pick.
Does it have to be like a specific uni or society? Or...
Not particularly.
Okay. Okay, I'll start. One thing I love is sports, right? Everyone knows I play a lot of sports, I watch a lot of sports, and ACS like sports this year was more than it's ever been. Like it was really good. Tony did a really good job with everything, but again, there can always be more. My dream like collaboration, and inshallah guys, we can make it happen this next year, is that I want to do like a varsity with like Imperial ACS and like maybe another ACS, or maybe even like a Tamil soccer or something at this university, you know, just have like a huge varsity sports event. Everyone comes and watches, like loads of people compete in like lots of different sports, and like, yeah, that would be my dream. That would be nice.
I think that'd be sick, actually.
That would be really sick.
Because I feel like, you know, like we're gifted, man. Like genetically, athletically.
Yeah.
Like, but then it just feels like we always just like can't do it within ACS.
Yeah.
So there's not the structure
I mean,
for it.
guys, I was at the sports day the other day. If you asked me how many Imperial people other than me were there, it was 0. It was 0. So I feel like maybe when it's a bigger event, people don't really want to come. Maybe a bit shy. Like, I can run, but I don't want to run in front of everyone. Maybe it's like a one society versus another. It might be like really
That
good.
could be sick. And like Tamil sort, they're so big that like
Yeah.
I think it could be like a very good like competition.
I think people just need to be a bit more, I don't know if patriotic's the right word, but a bit more proud to be part of Imperial ACS.
Yeah.
Because if they say,
Represent.
oh, Imperial, represent, everyone's there.
Yeah.
They say Imperial ACS, it's like,
Yeah. Shine.
so you look
Yeah.
into the side. But I feel like everyone, like, this is the
We don't
goal
have that
next
aura,
year.
guys.
Yeah, like
needs
just
to
be,
be
just be proud to be an Imperial ACS. You know, I'm not saying they should be putting it in their bio or anything. Don't start doing that. But like, just be proud to be in the society that you're in, because it's an amazing thing to be at Imperial. It's an amazing thing to be Black or from like, you know, the Africa, the Caribbean, and at Imperial with all the barriers and stuff we face. So we should be proud of that.
Okay, fairs. All right, Tamia.
Well, do you know what? Yeah, you said sports. I've been part of ICSM tennis this year, and I've loved it so much. And every time I go to the ICSM tennis events, I actually went to Greece with them like a couple months ago. I was just thinking, damn, I'm the only Black person here. And I was just thinking to myself, oh, I wish, you know, Imperial ACS would do something with, you know, ICSM tennis. So that kind of touches on the sports aspect that you said. And then also, I feel like Imperial should do a collab with like one of the Asian socks. You mentioned Tamil sock, and I 100% hear that. But also Malaysian sock. Guys, Malaysian sock, yeah. Like, listen, African food bangs, but Malaysian food, it bangs
It's
too.
beautiful.
Like, it bangs so much.
My roommate last year was Malaysian.
Literally, guys, like, I think definitely we should do something with Malaysian sock, like, especially when it comes to food, because you know guys are always there when it comes to food. Malaysian food is just too good. Like, I think I'm just hungry right now, but we could definitely do something.
Yeah.
I think it could work.
It's like with other cultural societies.
They're very open to actually doing stuff
Yeah.
with Imperial ACS. I've spoken to like Malaysian committee members, and they really want to do stuff with us. So I think that should definitely be like at the top of the list next year.
Oh, you
about the top.
heard her.
Top of the list.
Yeah, with like
In priorities. Oh, okay. I've been in priorities.
Yeah, with the societies to collab with is what I meant.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, you know to talk to, so make it happen.
Unless you're like cancelling on them, you don't want to do it.
Oh, I love my Rose. Don't worry. Shout out Rose, my roommate from last year.
Shout out Rose.
Okay, nice. Okay, so final things I had to say.
Okay.
New logo. I know I've heard
Can't wait.
ramblings that there's something
Right.
going on. Did you guys want to maybe share to the audience?
Well, we'll first start off with why we might be changing it.
Yeah.
Well, why we will be changing it, actually. So, people for a long time have looked at the Imperial ACS logo and just said, is that girl's eyes glowing? Like, you know, what's going on? What's going on with the logo? People don't really know what's going on. I know Tamia is one of the biggest critics of that logo, so I'll let her take over.
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
Guys just
not
want
like
me
that.
to get cancelled, bro.
No, it's never that.
Oh,
You know this
okay.
logo's been around since 99.
Okay, yeah, it definitely has to get revamped.
Oh.
No, not like that though. Wait,
was gonna say,
The history, the tradition. Like,
I love tradition, you know. 1999? Damn, that's 27 years ago. 27 years. That's crazy. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I thought, and it's not just me, by the way.
It's
A lot
not
of
just
people
her.
Thought that like
Yeah.
the girl was possessed. Like,
is it?
yeah, because like they couldn't see that like it's eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So people
like the
thought
eyes
that
are
her eyes are
closed.
yellow,
Yeah.
and they
I've
thought it was
actually
like
thought about that.
possessed by the spirit of ACS. But in my opinion, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But you know, sometimes I just look at other ACS logos and I'm just like, oh, that's tough. Like ours is cool, but the others are tough. Do you know what I mean? I think ours, like, it can really get to that territory. As long as we revamp it, you know, we edit it in some way or another. And I feel like we need to like, people need to be able to look at, you know, our logo and just know that this is like Imperial ACS instead of thinking, who's this girl that's possessed? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone thinks that, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what we mean.
I get it.
Yeah, I feel like, and like, again, I feel like next year is very much going in like a new direction.
Yeah.
Taking on like, you know, things from past years, like we said, strengthening the foundations, but like the career stuff, like the way that we intend to do it this year, it will have not been done like that before at Imperial ACS as far as we know. And we've done our research as well. So like, I feel like taking it in a new direction, maybe a new logo is what it needs. And yeah, we are basically going to be doing a competition, guys. I don't know when this podcast comes out.
I think like 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, so maybe it will probably be open by then. But we're going to do a competition and you're going to be able to design a logo for ACS and you'll get a prize worth £50. Okay, which, you know,
That's
be quite
money,
nice.
guys.
Spend it on some
money.
summer outfits or anything. So yeah, stay tuned on the Imperial ACS Instagram and other pages for some information on that too. And we look forward to seeing your submissions.
Yeah, beautiful. So guys, just get working, get creative.
Yeah, we know there's some artists. We know there's
Yeah.
artists out there.
Come on.
And so what if all the submissions are bad?
They're all getting nerfed.
I got an 8 in GCSE art, so I can take over if necessary. Yeah. Not a 9, but
I just wanted to flex on our.
it wasn't a 9 though. It wasn't a 9. But no. If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Someone will make one.
Yeah.
Okay, fine,
Yeah.
fine. Okay. So, last thing before we wrap up. Name one thing, or just say one thing that's definitely going to happen next year.
Ooh.
Okay.
Putting our necks on the line. For this one.
ACS ex Malaysian sock.
Okay. Fine.
Shout out Malaysians.
Okay. Do you know, one thing I can guarantee is more career events next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to go through the events again, count how many there were this year. There'll be more next year.
Oh, okay.
There'll be more next
Yeah,
year.
actually, careers events. Yeah,
There'll
we're
definitely
gonna
be
do
more next year. Yeah,
love
for
to hear
sure.
that.
CV workshops, all of these things.
Yeah.
Guest speakers.
Professional portfolio day. You'll
Yeah.
be there. We'll be
So,
there.
guys,
Interviews.
if this doesn't happen, just come back to this episode.
You can at me. You can
Don't come at me though. At her though. Not me. Her.
Heavy is the head.
It's true. No, it will happen, guys. It will happen.
Okay, guys. Well, that's what we had planned. Thank you so much for coming on.
It's been great.
Appreciate you guys for the conversation. It's been fun. It's been nice. You guys enjoyed yourself?
Yeah.
Loved it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for having us. This is so much
First
fun.
ever podcast.
Honestly. Yeah.
First of many?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Are
Maybe.
you gonna be doing this next year?
Hey, who knows?
Ooh, where
Who
will it
knows,
take
man?
you?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But appreciate you guys so much. Wishing you the best of luck for ACS next year. And yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys do next.
Thank you for having
Thank
us on.
you.
We've loved it.
Welcome. And so I guess now it's just a sign off to the Campus and Culture family. This is the last episode of the year. It has been a really amazing year. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for the love, for the support that you've shown to the pod. It's been overwhelming. We really appreciated it. From across campus, guys coming up to me saying, "Oh, we've seen the pod."
Campus celeb.
Hey, not too much, but nah, it's been amazing, man. Like, because so much effort has gone into this, so much hours, and to see it come to fruition and, you know, be what it is today, it's a blessing. And,
Amazing.
I give all glory to God, because genuinely without him it wouldn't have been possible.
100%.
So I appreciate you guys so much for listening, for watching, for being a part of the culture. And last thing to mention is we are looking for sponsors. So moving into next year, if this is going to continue, we would be looking for sponsors to finance a few of our episodes. So if anyone knows anyone out there that's willing to, you know, hit us up, we maybe have a few products lined up here, some promo, the door is open. The email that you need to email will be in the description. Just to let you know, it is campusandculturepodcast@gmail.com. So if you have any suggestions or offers, just hit that email and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Well, that's all we have. Once again, thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll see you hopefully very soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.